our president, Reshma Nigam, to share a few words. Reshma?
Namaste. Welcome to ICA's annual event. Thank you, Padma. As you heard, for 52 years, ICA has launched humanitarian projects for NGOs in India and in the US. None of this is possible without the help of our stars, our executive committee. I'd like to begin by thanking our outstanding organizers, our co-hosts, and the entire committee that made this event possible. Since ICA believes in volunteerism, we do not seek any outside help to run our events. So please bear with us with our technology challenges. We'll sort it out. But my sincere thanks to all our team and thank you all for being here. While this year was swept away by the COVID crisis and racial injustice, ICA could not afford to neglect its NGOs. So we continued to forge ahead. And through your help, we made it this far. And in fact, in addition to our usual projects, we were even able to help victims of cyclones and floods that hit India this year. In fact, this year, ICA also started a few new projects. We started a new youth program to take youngsters from the US to work with our network of NGOs in India. We also started the ICA Forum, an online quarterly event that helps promote dialogue between our India NGOs and our US members. This year also gave us an opportunity to work on ICA 3.0. Going forward, ICA will focus its effort on impactful projects that not only helps improve the livelihood of the marginalized, but also helps them find a livelihood. You'll hear more about ICA 3.0 later this evening from Prakash Agarwal, who is heading this effort. ICA's tradition has been to honor inspiring individuals who have impacted the lives of thousands in the poorer communities of India and around the world. ICA honorees include some of the major humanitarians of the world, some of whom are in our audience today. Our honorees include Dr. Vivek Murthy, whom, as you all know, will be co-heading President Biden's COVID team. We are very proud of him, as you can imagine. Today, we have the distinct honor of felicitating Dr. Abhay and Rani Bang, Padam Shri awardees working in community health in the Gadchiroli district of Maharashtra. We also honor MacArthur Fellow and American activist Raj Jaydev, a California-based criminal justice attorney and founder of Silicon Valley Debug that supports the cause of people facing incarceration as well as their families. I must say that this year, 2020, tested our limits and really pushed us to the edge. Nothing had prepared us for such a turbulent year, starting with COVID-19, the great march of migrants across the country in India, and amidst that furor, the racial justice movement in the US. But thanks to all of you, our donors, our NGOs, and our vast network of volunteers, we moved on and were able to raise a significant amount of money to help our various causes. In fact, in the last 12 months, I've just been informed that you, our donors, contributed over $2.2 million for ICA-supported projects, including support for COVID-19 projects in India and in the US, as well as money to fight racial injustice here in our community. You came out with your help in small amounts and large, and I'm happy to share that each dollar donation mattered. It mattered to families with children who were walking home helpless and were given food and shelter by NGOs who fed them and provided transportation to their villages. It mattered to migrant workers stranded in large cities with no livelihood, dependent on our NGOs who provided a wholesome meal every day. Our dollars helped us support families in the US who were deprived of income because of the COVID crisis. Your dollars supported students facing hunger right here in our community and provided food for frontline workers right here in Silicon Valley. Organizations that we supported here in our valley were Frontline Foods, Sacred Heart Community Services, India Community Center, ICC, UCSF Heal at Navajo Nation, Mary's Center in Washington, D.C., Narika, Joy of Sharing Foundation, San Jose State University, and 5 organizations supporting BLM. I am here today on behalf of ICA to thank you for your support. ICA today dedicates its 2020 annual event to the victims of COVID-19 and racial injustice. I would like us all to observe a moment of silence, remembering those who are no longer with us. So let's pause for a minute, starting now. Thank you. Thank you all. Please enjoy our event today. Remember, the purpose of these events is really to raise money for our charities. And I would like you to help meet our goal of raising 1.5 million over the next 12 months for ICA impact projects. We already have commitments for over 130,000, and we hope you will not hold back today. As I said, every dollar counts. Ours is a grassroots organization. We do not believe in show and tell, and all your donations matter. So thank you all. Padma, take it away.
Thank you so much, Reshma. Thank you for your words, and I am so glad we observed that moment of silence to honor all these people. Thank you very much.
Welcome.